Welcome to Slow Academy. Have you ever got trapped in the tempo mess? No, of course, yes. Several times we got carried away with the beat and forget to set the tempo before we hit that record button. Yes, it's fine, but it's always good to set the tempo right, especially when we will need to move things around in the project, like copying the chorus, duplicating some tracks, or making a fresh beat to a recording. So I got this project from a client and I need to create a soundtrack for it. I have two sets of songs on different speed. One needs to be automated into the other from one speed to a faster speed. So before we proceed, there are a few things we need to check about the project. 1. The sample rate. We need to check the sample rate because you are going to be extracting every track as stems. You also need to check the downbeat of the song, where the beat is starting on the count, because you are going to be selecting the region to export, where the beat starts from and where the beats will end. That is the audio region. Now let's export into a new folder. In this case, I have two songs on different tempo, and so I'm going to be creating two new folders, putting each stems in their folder. After preparing the stems, I need a tempo tapper. There are apps that can do this on your mobile phone. You can download the app. You don't necessarily need to use the app on the system. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be using the tempo tapper in FL Studio. So let's tap to it, tap to the song. It's dragging now because my system is doing a lot at this time. So the tempo is 157, not 158. And so I will get the tempo for the second song. Tap to the song. And yes, we have it, 129 BPM. We will then open a new project and set our sample rate. Since I'm having two different tempo in this project, I'm going to be adding a tempo track. If you don't have a reason of changing from a tempo to another, you don't need to create this. Just go ahead and type in your tempo as you normally do. For this, I will set my first tempo to 158. Then I will drag and drop all stems from the first song. You might notice the song is not starting from the first metronome count. That is because there is a silence before the first count in the stem. So zoom into the stem for you to see the first count, obviously where there is a wave signal. So trim this off and place the first beat accordingly.
Bella, 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 bella.
You might still notice slight shifting at some point. This is because the former beat guiding the singers initially was also shifting. The loop was not properly synced and was not properly aligned to guide the singers. You are not supposed to experience any shifting if the former beat guiding the singer did a good job. So in my case, I will need to do some manual shifting to compensate for that. Next, we are going to be entering the next tempo to create a tempo switch by automation. Then drag in the second stems.
Gbọ́ tèmi bàbá mímọ́, gbọ́ àdúrà mi, dá mi lóhùn ọba ọ̀run, kí n lè rí ire gbà.
Wait, the time beat is also different from the first song. The first song is 4/4 time, while this one is 3/4 time. It is called the time signature. So I'm going to be adding a signature track to switch from 4/4 to 3/4. And now we are going to place the song properly to synchronize with the time.
Gbọ́ tèmi. Gbọ́ tèmi bàbá mímọ́, gbọ́ àdúrà mi, dá mi lóhùn ọba ọ̀run, kí n lè rí ire gbà. Mẹ́jọ mi rò, gbọ́rọ̀ mi rò sáyé mi dán.
Just like the first song, I need to manually compensate for the shifting in the song. And now we have it. If this tutorial is helpful, please share it, like and comment. Subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this. Go practice and get better.